Hello guys! So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to use the layer feature in Canva. This is a powerful tool that allows you to control which elements appear in front or behind others, making your designs more dynamic and professional. So here I am in my Canva account. For example, I will create a blank presentation and just click Presentation right here. Then, we can use the layer feature in a bunch of different ways. For example, I will add an element like this image, and then I can add another background. Let's search for some minimal backgrounds, for example like this. I'll only use this page, and now we can start working with the layer feature. As you can see, the image we inserted earlier is now gone. This is because it is layered at the very back of our presentation. To use the layer feature, just right-click anywhere on the Canva editor and open the layer feature. If it isn't showing, select an element like this text, and then right-click to see Show Layers, or press Alt+1 on your keyboard. This opens the Layers panel, where you can see all your elements and control their order. The image we added is behind the template, so let's add it again. Now, in the Layers panel, we can rearrange the elements to edit the look of our slide. For example, if I put this boy image at the very top, it will appear in front of all text and other design elements. If we move the text layer to the front instead, the text will appear above the image. You can experiment with layers to create visually appealing and dynamic slides. For example, here's text that says Presentation. I'll change it to Awesome. Pick a yellow or red color, adjust the font size to 200, and reposition it on the slide. There's also a smoke element here, which we can layer behind or in front of the text to create depth. A few tips for using layers effectively. Use layers to create depth. Place background elements behind and highlight important elements in front. Combine images and text creatively. Overlay text on images or shapes for a professional look. Organize your layers. Name or group layers in complex slides so you can easily manage them. Experiment with transparency. Adjusting transparency on certain layers can make your design look more polished. You can also choose whether to see all layers or only overlapping layers, depending on your preference. Another way to adjust layers is by clicking Arrange, which lets you move elements forward, backward, to the front, or to the back. I prefer using the Layers panel because it gives a clear visual of how all elements are stacked. And that's it. That is how we can use the Layers feature in Canva to create dynamic and professional slides. I hope you learned how to do it. Don't forget to experiment and play around with layers in your own designs, and thank you for watching.